Hello WhistleOut family. Today I am continuing my 5G series that I have been doing for the past couple of weeks, all about do you need 5G and which 5G phones should you get. Last week I talked about which budget 5G phones are best, and today I'm just going over the best overall 5G phones and how to future-proof your 5G devices so they're useful in the next year. First, got a new set. It's all good to go. I moved and now I have everything almost set up. There's gonna be a few of the things I add back there, but these lights, I'm really stoked about these. If you can't tell, this is the WhistleOut logo. So it's a heart, you know, similar color. It's not the actual logo, but it's close enough. So if you've been with the channel for a while, we have come a long way and I am super stoked about that. But back to 5G. So today's video is all about which 5G phones should you get and which ones will be good a year from now, because that's the key to this video, is that once there's a new band of 5G opening up, you're not gonna be able to use your phone you have now, likely in the future. So which phones did you get so you are 5G future-proof? To help decide which phone you should get, I'm gonna quickly go over the bands of 5G and help you understand what those are so you know which phone is gonna be best for you. So 5G bands, there are low, mid, and high bands right now, and in a while there will be a C band, so there will be 4. Now let's go over the first 3. Low band is really similar to 4G LTE speeds, not much different, sometimes slower than 4G LTE, so not the best 5G, but it's technically 5G. It's just not great. The next one is mid-band 5G, and mid-band is pretty impressive. It's about 5 to 6 times faster than peak 4G LTE speeds. So we're looking at 600, 700, maybe even 800 Mbps download speeds. Now, if we look at high band, that's where we get into the 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig potentially download speeds, and for the most part equal upload speeds as well. So all around 5G, at least the top 2 tiers are fairly impressive, and this is where C-band comes into the mix. I mentioned that briefly. Now C-band is another band that the FCC, the Federal Communication Commission, is opening up to cellular networks that used to belong to satellite TV people, but they aren't using it. So the FCC held an auction at the end of 2020 that garnered $80 billion worth of money from Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and a few other smaller contenders. Verizon spent around $50 billion. AT&T spent around $20 billion, I think, and then the rest was split up between T-Mobile and a bunch of other smaller guys. So what is C-band and why were carriers willing to spend billions of dollars on it, a stupid amount of money? Well, it's basically mid-band 5G, and a lot of it. So the carriers were vying to get more of this mid-band 5G because it travels farther than the high band and it's a lot stronger than the low band, so it's the best of both worlds. Now the great thing about C-band is that it will change the 5G game here in America and get us on par with other countries who are ahead of the game, like in Korea and Japan, for instance. But the bad side here is that because it's a new band, not many phones have built-in access in the software of devices to access that band. So even if you have a new 5G phone, it might not be capable to mix with C-band, and C-band's going live at the end of 2021 and going to spread wide and far in 2022. So what phones can you get now and what phones do we know in the future will have C-band access? Because the last thing you want is to buy a cool 5G phone, but that is useless in a year. So I'm going to help you avoid that situation right now by offering up the handful of phones that we know will be 5G C-band capable. And this here is really easy. Right now there are only 2 series of phones that are 5G C-band capable. That is the new iPhone 12 lineup and the Galaxy S21 lineup. Those are the only phones right now that can access every single part of 5G, including C-band when it goes live. Now there are 2 more phones that will be able to have C-band access, and those are the LG Wing and the Google Pixel 5. Now it's to be determined that since LG has shut down their phone sector, if the LG Wing will still be available for that software upgrade. But for now, it's on the list of phones that will be C-band capable. So those are the 4 phones you should get. Now, Verizon says by the end of the year they will have 20 C-band capable phones, and I believe that because they always have a wide variety of phones for Verizon specific customers that they launch and have prepared and ready for new technology like this. So potentially keep your eye on Verizon. I'm sure Verizon will have a bunch more C-band phones available. And then we also can look forward to new phone releases within the next year, including the Apple 13 lineup, potentially the Apple SE3 or the Apple SE Plus release that's coming out relatively soon. And then we can look forward to the next Galaxy release. But right now, there aren't a lot of phones to choose from. So if you're really wanting to upgrade right now and you really want 5G, then just remember there's only really 3 to 4 phones right now that you can get that will be future-proof. That's the LG Wing, the Google Pixel 5, the iPhone 12 lineup, and the Galaxy S21 lineup. The great thing about these phones is that they are brand spanking new, so they're gonna last you a while, and because they're the newest, they're the best of what there is on the market right now. The bad side is that it's just gonna be a little expensive. But if you don't wanna pay that much, you're not worried about C-band, check out my budget 5G phone video right up here. That will help you decide which budget 5G phone is best for you. Now this might change in the next few months, and definitely by the end of the year there will be more options. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss all the updates I have on which 5G phones are coming out and which ones you should look forward to and potentially which ones you should get. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Sherry Riggs with WhistleOut TV.